Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the 12th of May, 2025, and I know normally don't do any streams on Monday, but yesterday was kind of lackluster, so I felt like I should make it up by doing a stream tonight. So, we're going to be playing some Skyrim Special Edition. Well, Anniversary Edition, but get the point. Uh, hell's going on? Well, shit. Here, let me see if I need to run something before. Hey, Narton. I don't think that would have caused that. Okay, seems to be working now. Don't know what caused it to freeze up like that earlier, but whatever. Hope you guys had a good weekend, a good Mother's Day weekend. Okay. Nine. The dirt color can be a little bit darker than that. Okay. It can be a little lighter than that. Just a little. Okay, let's save this preset here. If there's anything else we need to change, I think we're good. Face paint. Paint. Ah, here we go, body paint. Okay, let's choose a texture. We're looking for a tribal type. Okay, and then let's choose the texture. Hey, Lobo. And choose the color again. At least I'm pretty sure that's... Well, certain that's what it looks like. Could have been black. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Yes, it was white. Okay. Alright, fair enough. But it wasn't the hands. Okay. Oh, doing. It'll just be default there. I wonder if I should have gotten immersive weapons, but honestly, I have enough mods in this game as it is. I don't really need extras. Okay, let's just wait for MCM to, Wait, what the hell? There we go. Okay, yeah, so, apparently the stream froze on the title screen. It's better now. We're fine. Okay, so I solved a couple of the problems. I solved the jerky diagonal turning, and it comes with the extra benefit of having a lock-on plus true 360 dimensional turning and running. So I will not run backwards unless I'm locked onto something. Okay, I have to wait for everything to build because I added Legacy of the Dragonborn and I had to run Dindalad as well. And if you can believe it, I had to clean a couple of plugins too. Creation Club plugins, no less. You would think they wouldn't have any deleted references, but they do. You'd think Bethesda would have better standards for whatever they would let into their Creation Club. Okay, I should mention here, yes, this does have bathing in it. No, you don't actually strip down to, to nothing. To your skivvies, yes, but that's it. But I feel like it's realistic, to have dirt and blood accumulate over time. Oh boy. Okay. Dungeon Darkness. Yeah, we'll go realistic dark on that one. Okay, campfire. The dragons don't need to worry about that yet. Dynamic activation key, Dindalot, equipment restriction, Skyrim, companions resets. Life reset. Experience. Okay. Stress and P, Growl Beasts. Vulnerable. Not getting any armor or weapon experience. Immersive Fort Dawnguard, immersive armors, know your enemy. Let's see, Dragon checklist, nature. Yes. Yes. We want friendly wolves. Ordinaire. Let's see. Last 10%. Smart cast configuration. And spells. Spell siphon. The museum list building is complete. Yeah, it takes a few minutes for that to happen. Taking care of business. Okay. Oh shoot! I should have made Neola like an actual Khajiit. Trade and barter, true directional movement, Valhalla combat. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do one thing before we start. I'm gonna do a little extra modding. In this particular case, I'm just going to make a couple of extra faces in this game a little furrier. Okay, so all right. One second. I want to let's see, creation kit platform extended. Okay, so just to verify a couple of things, Skyrim Special Editions creation kit is trash. Actually, all creation kits made by Bethesda are pretty much trash. In order for them to work correctly, you're going to need a extra mod called well, it depends on what version you're using, but in this particular case, you're going to need the Creation Kit platform extended for Skyrim, plus the requirements, which include Microsoft Visual C, C++ redistributable for Visual Studio 2022. Now, the reason for this is because when they released it, there were a lot of elements that were missing from the creation kit that would allow certain things to actually be used correctly. So it would not recognize certain references. It would just it would crash pretty frequently. You wouldn't be able to change a race unless you had to do unless you did like some serious finagling, and even then it probably wouldn't work. So it'll look different once you load it up, but once you get it there, it's it should be fine. So let me go into data. Okay, let me see. Got Khajiit Sarana, which I've already done. Where are the others? Here we are, more Beastful, which is something that I actually made. This is like my own plugin. Okay, we're setting this as the active file. But we're also adding Vanilla Hair Remake. And if I can find it. Series Khajiit Hair. Okay, it should load up all the files. This especially would not work if you had custom races and you wanted to change one character's race to a custom race. You would either have to make it a completely new NPC, or you would have to get these fixes. It takes a little while for this to load. Trust me, when you get into modding, you're going to have to get used to looking at these screens for quite a while. Okay. All right, so let's look at, for example, let's take an actor like Annika. Annika is supposed to be a Nord, but as you can see, I have actually made her into an Argonian now. Actually, is that as red as it'll get? Okay, we can change that. Mule. Okay, we're gonna open up Mule, double click on her. Okay, this is what she looks like right now. She is a female Nord. Very pretty face, but we're going to change her into a Khajiit. Okay, she's going to have a, yeah, that, and then hair. I wish there were a yellow hair option for her, but I don't know how to recolor hair. Let's see, Skyrim mod, how to recolor hair. What's this? Oh no, you need NIFs. You need NIF scope. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, change the width on her eyes. Give her blue eyes. Okay. So now we just save the plugin. And then I select the NPC in question and press Control F4, which exports the face-generated data for the NPC, which is important because if you don't do that, you'll end up with what's called the gray face bug. It's not really game-breaking, but it looks very. You could tell it becomes very distracting. It basically makes the character's head darker than their skin tone. So. Right, there we go. That should be good. Right, let's jump back into it. And I should be able to just play the game. You know, even though I made that change, it's not going to break anything. You know, if I continue from the previous save, because all it did was change one character. It just changed one NPC. That's not gonna. It's not gonna do anything crazy, especially since I haven't come into contact with that NPC yet. So. Gonna delete all these saves first. I've gotten pretty much everything I've wanted, so I think I'm ready to actually sit down and play the game. Hey, what's up, Jackal? Good to see you. I even got the body paint. Huh. I could add earrings. What do you guys think? Should he have those earrings? Or do they look too ridiculous? I guess if they were silver, they would look better. Eyebrows. No, thank you. We'll just go with nothing. This is fine. Okay. Alright, we're good.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I arrived on board a ship.
Which city did you sail to?
We sailed to Dawnstar. Wanted to avoid solitude because even though it's under Imperial control, that also means that the Altmeri Dominion could be lurking about. Dawnstar is kind of in the middle of nowhere, but at least it's also not Windhelm, which I've heard is kind of a racist city. I don't want any part of what the Stormcloaks are doing.
A life filled with opportunity awaits you, traveler.
Alright, we are following Julianos, the god of wisdom and logic, who rules over the realms of knowledge, law, justice, and magic. Pressing the access the hotkey. That should have been installed, right? I should be able to... Take notes beta, right? That's the one I had to install, right? So why is it not working? Let's see. Status, mod index, load order. God damn it. I don't get it. I don't get it. You install something and it doesn't enable. Well, now I have to start over again because now the load order has changed. Fuck. Okay, before I... Okay, yes. Okay. Right, yeah, shit. Fuck! This is also a part of modding. Trial and error, troubleshooting, and then remembering, wait, I forgot to activate that mod. God damn it. I'm sorry this is taking a while, you guys. This is it's just me being an idiot, that's all. And you are... One moment. Okay, should be good to start now. I hope. Gosh, it's 6 o'clock already. I was hoping to actually start this at 4 and be able to get going, but nope. No, it didn't update on me, but a couple of things didn't install correctly, and I'm having to restart again in the same stream. Fortunately, I've got most of the stuff that I need, and I double checked, triple checked, which I thought I did before I started. Okay. Yeah, let's go with dark blue. It looks prettier. Yeah, you're a handsome doggo like that. Okay, we need the arcane ward body paint. And we want it in white. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we just have to wait again for everything to settle. Okay. Starting from up here. Better third person selection, campfire, complete crafting. I don't have quick loot. Quick loot's a little too finicky. Dawnguard sentries, deadly dragon, sturdy blood. Okay. Diversified spell learning. Every 5 levels. Dungeon darkness. Should still be on realistic dark. Okay, good. Dandelion, ESF. Resets. Apply preset. Add random element. Okay. Experience. Growl Werebeast. Vulnerable during transformation. Armor weapon experience gain. No werebear. Burst of Armors, Fort Dawnguard, Imperious Racials, Know Your Enemy. Checklist missives, one with nature. Set wolves to friendly. Okay. Run for your lives, Ordinator perks, Vision Overhaul, Spell Siphon, Storm Lightning. Here we are, take notes. Taking care of business. True directional movement. Disabled time block. Winter sun fades. We'll keep that. Oh, wait, I gotta disable apostasy though. XPMSC. Alright, we're good here. Controls. Okay.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. Which city did you sail to? A life filled with opportunity awaits you, traveler.
Okay, I have to wait for Legacy of the Dragonborn to finish. Here, let me save real quick. And let's see if this works. Ah, there we go. Journal. Last seed 17th. Okay. Let's see. It was a close call, but I managed to evade the Dalmor patrol. Should it be Leowin? Map name for a ship in poor conditions. Beggars and hard choosers and a low profile means there's less a chance of ship being whether by pirates or the Altmeri dominions. Hey, stop that. Trip was... Jeez, what is wrong with my ability to actually type? Trip was long and boring. Little for me to do, but practice what pathetic rudimentary magic I was able to learn from the Synod before I left. But at least I'm in Dawnstar now. First, my first should be to secure some kind of employment, at least enough for me to make my way to the College of Winterhold. Since this is Stormcloak territory, I doubt I will receive much in the way of welcome, but at least the lords aren't out for my head the way the Namor are. They'll be more interested in hunting for elk than capture. For a bounty. Hunting doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually. There we go. My first journal entry. Oh, now you're building the museum and relic lists. Jeez, now I gotta wait for you to do that. Okay, so the journal mod is working. So that's good. Okay, and while I'm waiting for the lists to finish up, since it's Legacy of the Dragonborn, it's going to take a little while. Virtual Fighter, Wolf Hawkfield teaser trailer. Interesting. AD level job digest. Publisher promises its Switch 2 cards will have full games on them. With many developers opting to release game cards of their titles on Switch 2, one company is looking to remain forever physical. The future's looking increasingly digital for the Switch 2 as the Nintendo hybrid console will still accept physical cartridges. Many of these will serve as authentication keys to enable games to be downloaded onto the system. One company is pledging to ensure that the Switch 2 cartridge you buy from them isn't a game card key, or game key card, as it wants to stick closely to its mission statement to always offer physical games to buyers. At PAX East 2025, Limited Run Games explained its stance on Switch 2 games cartridges to Boss Rush. The company, which specializes in releasing retro and modern digital games on physical media for PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch consoles, explained that nearly all of its games will be true physical releases and will contain the full game on the cartridge. The exception to this rule will be games released as a partnership, and that don't fall under its numbered releases umbrella, as Limited Run will leave this decision up to the developer or the publisher. Game cards are notably cheaper to produce as well. Nintendo's confirmed that these won't be locked to your Switch 2 or tied to your account if you buy one and choose to resell it down the line. The reveal of Game Key cards has been met with some criticism as it looks like players will be forced to upgrade the internal storage capacity of their Switch 2. The console offers 256 gigabytes of storage, but a portion of that will be reserved to system files with a very pricey micro SD Express card. Man, the more you hear about the Switch 2, the worse it gets. It's like, I want to get one for, like, specific reasons, especially if certain titles are going to be coming down the line, but this is just gonna, it's just gonna encourage everybody to focus on piracy. And don't get me wrong, I'm of the opinion that piracy is actually, pirating movies and games and books and music is actually a good thing. Still, it's crazy to me that Cyberpunk 2077 is coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh gosh, are you done yet, game? Okay, Julianus again.
You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares. They say the college has been snooping around Sarthor. Mages in a burial crypt? No good can come of that.
Drive Baytailed out of business and force her to apologize to me for everything she's done.
What is this feud you have with your wife? What started this?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it, or you don't know?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, same as before, let's just grab a pickaxe and get as much Quicksilver as we possibly can. Ooh, an iron rapier.
Hey, someone had to take it, right?
Right.
Don't do that.
I'll tell you what to do. I'm taking this Quicksilver too. Huh. Fossils. Got a rough amethyst. Ah, ground meat. Still good. Another fossil. Another 6 fossils? Jeez. This might actually make me a bit richer than I anticipated.
Don't do that.
Well, how else am I supposed to mine for this if I don't hit the damn thing?
Here to mine?
We've got a fossil rock. And then some fragments. Interesting. Okay.
What is it? I haven't had much sleep.
Why is that?
It's these nightmares. Me and every one of my workers can't catch a nod without having one. They're almost real. They say a priest of Mara has arrived in town. We'll see if faith can cure this curse.
So who runs Dawnstar?
That would be Skald the Elder. He's been running Dawnstar ever since he was a boy. And he never lost that brat's attitude. Turned on the Empire first chance he got. Now we're all part of this rebellion. I'll buy everything you've dug up.
Okay, and then let's go over to the Iron Hand mine. Without telling him.
I'm not against the idea, but why?
I'm just worried about raising a child in the middle of this war of yours.
Man, it's dark in here. Do I not have a torch? No, I don't. I have to do this blind.
Here to dig, that's all.
Been working in Ironbreaker since I was a boy.
An owned bedroll, pickaxe. Response to Bearer's speech. Oh, I'll take those tomatoes, thank you. Isn't there supposed to be iron in here for me to mine? How's my day coming along? It was okay. Had a little bit of pizza, so that was nice. Oh. Yeah, ELFX has some limitations. Causes some lights to go out.
Be careful.
Not gonna get much for doing this.
Hey, watch it!
Been working in Ironbreaker since I was a boy. Don't do that!
Okay, that's that one empty. I think that's it. There's not much to mine here. And I'm not going to be making as much money as I would be in the Quicksilver mine.
These dreams are real, I tell you. Real! These dreams are real, I tell you. Real!
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me. Got any ale or mead? Yeah. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Only if you're paying. Okay, where do I trade in my iron then? PK Dodge, that was the one I forgot to where's TK Dodge?
Iron's a good stout metal, a fine thing for a Nord to dig.
Here to dig, that's all.
Okay, that's all well and good, but where's the owner of the mine? Oh wait, there she is.
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar. That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric like he's the second coming of Talos. I own Ironbreaker Mine. We make twice as much coin as those horkers over in Quicksilver Mine. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Well, I made
pay a good
150.
wage for any
Wait.
iron ore you dig up, if you're looking for work.
Well, I made 120 over at Quicksilver, so what am I going to get from here?
I'll buy everything you've dug up.
This is barely 10% of what they gave me.
All right then.
Yeah, I doubt they pull in that much of a profit.
Divine sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Ulrich is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar. Imperial dogs.
This
There's
isn't
nothing
over.
that's too low for them.
I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
Are you all right? You seem tired.
Oh, right. Have to select my class. Or create my custom class. Let's see. 20 health. Alteration, destruction. Either enchanting or... We'll go enchanting. Magicka regen. Birth signs. Back. Warrior. Lady sign.
No. If we must fight, we will. And you will lead us to victory, as you always have.
With you by my side. Is that right, Mark?
Of course. I would have it no other way.
So much for old soldiers settling down to a life of luxury, eh?
Not hot enough. Does your Skyrim ever get warm, husband?
No, not really. Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on. Take a look.
I'll take the fur plate. And that leather.
Come back if you need steel.
It would be responsible of me to make a water skin, but... need to make some armor. Oh, that looks really good though. The leather spell knight armor. I need one extra leather leather strip.
Need a dagger? No? How about a claymore? Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? Farewell.
If I could spend 10k on one type of food, would I do fine dining? What really counts as
weapons mostly?
Okay, so the choices are desserts, snacks, fast food, or fine dining. What constitutes as fine dining, though? Like, is it fine dining if it's just that you have to sit down in order to actually have the meal? Like, if I were to go to, like, say, a Fuddruckers, would that be fine dining since normally you have to sit down in order to eat it? Oh, jeez.
Please, someone do something.
I mean, you did something all right. I think you're fine, old man. Here, I gotta take his,
Take a look. All right, then.
Okay, so then going to, like, say, Applebee's would not be considered fast food, right? Okay, well, the corpse is not showing up. Gonna sell to you.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
Brought a wolf corpse, good fur for your craft.
Okay, okay. You've talked me into it. Come back if you need steel.
Okay, so it's not showing the wolf corpse. It might be a load order issue, though, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But what's supposed to happen is that you pick up the carcass and it's supposed to be slung over your shoulder.
Need a dagger? No? How about a claymore?
Up for a little hunting? Take care of yourself.
I don't suppose I could sell it to the innkeeper for meat.
Come on in. I got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers.
Hunted a wolf. It's good meat.
No, I don't think so.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares. I'm telling you, I heard it, howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
I can't.
For the Wind Peak Inn. We should head on inside.
Gods, I'm so tired.
Okay, I should be able to make this armor now.
He's a marvel at steel.
Oh, I need leather strips, not
faithless Imperials. Every one of them.
Okay, we should have enough gold left over for at least one night in the inn.
This is a local favorite,
got a clean
and one
mug
of the
around here
first
somewhere.
songs I ever learned.
Let's not.
I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting anyone not from here. Sure, what can I do for you? Sure, my voice could use a rest.
Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers. Take a look.
Some salt would go a long way. I was hoping that they would have like salmon. Ah, that's fine.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Go ahead and eat my food real quick.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, so if Applebee's is considered fast food, you know what? Okay, let's... Okay, for a moment I thought I was going to turn into a werewolf. Nah, we're fine. You wake up from your slumber daze. As you glance around, you find your water skin laying beside you. Begin to notice the chill in the air and the grumble of your belly. You understand now if you take a sip, things will be different from here on out. Do you want it to continue down this path? Yes.
Yeah. Need something?
Why am I being forced to walk? What do you mean I'm carrying too much to... How is my carry weight at a negative 50? Okay, I need to look this up. Okay. Alright, you know what? This is fine. Okay, I just need to go into Sunhelm and... where is it?
The Wind Peak features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me.
There we go. Now I can move around more freely.
What troubles you, my son?
Happen to know what's wrong with everyone around here?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
What could you do anyway? Dreams aren't real.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
So what's your plan?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
Wait, when you say return, do you mean you've been there before?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
How can I help?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
And what does she do with these memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest.
Please, out of the way, lady. No, stop stalking me. Okay, so let's define fast food as any place where you may not have to sit down, but you can get it off of Grubhub. Like there's an option for that. And fine dining's like Hell's Kitchen or a place where you can't just, DoorDash it to yourself.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
Like, if the waiter has to bring you a bill, then it's fast food.
The tower
Or, no, it's fine dining. But if you can purchase it without having to pay
but it was deserted for quite
like an
a long
actual
time
bill,
before Nightcaller Temple was
then that would be
established
different.
inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered. Your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Could be. In which case, I would say I'd go for if I had to spend 10K on one type of food, it would be fast food. Just like, get Uber Eats from Applebee's, get their chicken quesadillas. That stuff's delicious, especially their sauce. It's probably some of the best stuff I've ever tasted. As an appetizer, even. Shit. I don't think I'm gonna get the Twitch payout this week, but next month, might splurge a little bit and actually get like their $25 deal. 2 entrees and an appetizer. I know, I'm saying that about Applebee's. Also, I fully maintain it is possible to eat healthy even if you're eating fast food. It's all about moderation. Just leave him alone. That'll scare him off. As long as you're with me, you don't have to worry about the wolves. Wow, this is looking so good. Dying Dula did its job, and it did it well.
Fight to the last. Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
So, then why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
So, what does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
And is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Man, I am towering over Arender here. I'm just a big doggo, that's all I am. Okay, as for the second question, one has to go. Either cinnamon rolls, chocolate chip cookies, cheesecakes, or apple fritters. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of cheesecake. I don't care much for apple fritters either. But if I had to choose just one, probably the cheesecake then.
Be just a moment, and I'll have this open.
take that. Hey, could we get a bit of light in here? Oh.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Oh boy. Gotta be careful. Wait.
You're a fool to fight.
Okay, my spine's injured. That worked. Easy, easy, easy.
I'll show you what a real priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
It looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
So how can the skull be affecting Dawnstar from such a long distance?
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think I would get rid of Cheesecake as well, Don.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakening within.
Level 9.
Where? Destroy them! Tear it apart! By her benevolence, you shall not stop us! Where?
Ow! That was just a glancing blow, but it really hurt. Stop getting in the line of fire, damn it! Oh, god damn it.
Need something?
Actually, this is fine. I have 36 gold. Okay, we need more leather. Okay, we need one leather strip and 3 more leather. Okay. I think I can get that.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Huh?
Vacation is where the head is. That is what Dervenin told us about our master. He's cozy in his... Don't go to the Blue Palace. The master is on vacation. Don't listen to Dervenin. Don't do it.
Don't get away from me.
Vacation is where the head is. That is what Dervenin told us about our master. He's cozy in his solitude.
Get away. I'll scream assault.
Don't go to the
I
Blue
can defend myself.
The master is on vacation. Don't listen to Dervenin. Don't do it.
Don't you dare. Get away from me. Stop. Stop. Final warning. Get away from me. Up.
No more. I yield. I yield.
You guys saw that, right? I was fearful for my life. She gave me no choice. I gave her several opportunities to back down. She didn't back down. I have a right to defend myself. Ah, balls. Didn't think it would bring us this close. Oh, I don't think they've seen us yet. Huh? Oh shit. I didn't think they'd spot me that quickly. Here, let's hang out by this old man's fire. Maybe he'll let me use his pot even. Okay, this is good enough. Just warming up. That's fine. Now, I only looked inside. You don't get to report me. I didn't steal anything. Okay, let's see if we can grab that elk. No, this is fine. We'll just, we'll leave the rest for the wolves. Okay, and then, let's see, you had a third one here. One from each row. Row A, B, and C is either cheese pizza, meat lovers pizza, or pepperoni pizza. Mozzarella sticks, wings, or breadsticks. And a choice between water, Pepsi, or lemonade. You guys are probably going to think I'm weird for this. I mean, you won't think that I'm weird for for going with the meat lovers pizza, because meat lovers pizza's, you know, like objectively the best. I like wings. They're a good accompaniment for pizza. I think if you went with the cheese pizza, they would fit much better.
Weapons mostly.
So in this particular case, if it were cheese pizza, I'd go with wings, but since it's a meat lovers pizza, I would actually go with mozzarella sticks. And this is probably going to be the controversial choice, I would actually go with water instead of Pepsi or lemonade. I actually hate Pepsi, and I love lemonade, but lemonade's a bit too much sugar to have with that much pizza. So I'd go with water instead. Wait, how much leather do I have? 3 leather, 3 strips. I'd still need 1 leather strip and 1 leather piece.
Gods, I'm so tired. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? We forge every day if you need anything.
One moment. I want to check something real quick. Here we go. Okay, deploy mods. Okay, back in. And then the last image you sent me was Planet Pizza Night. Choose between cheese, pepperoni, and sausage for the first row, breadsticks, wings, fries, or salad from the second row, and brownie pizza, cookie pizza, or cherry pie pizza for the third row for the dessert. Okay, sausage pizza is my favorite. I actually like it better than pepperoni. And you know what's weird? I think I would actually go with a salad here. Something cool, crisp, and refreshing. Something to balance out the grease. But it would have to be like an iceberg salad with Maybe a little bit of tomato. Maybe a little Catalina. Yeah, I think that'd be a good salad to have. Ugh. Oof. Actually, talking about all this pizza, it's actually making me hungry. Nah, it's fine. I actually had a little bit of like a crispy oven pizza, and it was good, but whew, man. Oh, I can, yeah, easily. It's just a matter of, going downstairs and making something. Huh? What's this? No. Shit. Jeez. Oh, shit.
We are routed. Fall back.
I'll take this. Oh, shit. That doesn't sound much like a fair deal. Nope. Stay down. Huh. Zapped his ass so hard he don't even know he's dead. Ooh, some salmon. Feeling nice and warm. Haven't prayed in a little while. Go ahead and pay my respects to Julianos. Oh, nah, I'm fine. I mean, I didn't. I guess it just kind of froze after I said that. But I've been here the entire time. Although I will go to grab something to eat in just a little bit. You know what? I think I'll do that in about 10 minutes. Just pop on downstairs and see if I can grab like some chips or something. Something to snack on mindlessly.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
You do any work for the ships?
Aye, I've worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels, though. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhelm, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates.
Ah, I see. So what you have for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Come back if you need steel.
Okay, I should be able to strip down this fur into plates. Okay, got the gauntlets now.
Need a dagger? No? The finest weapons and armor. Good day.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Oof. My smithing is not in a good place. Okay.
I work steel, weapons mostly.
Man, I am a mess. better hurry up quick, because it's cold out here. Alright. Nice and clean. It is actually necessary because if I get too dirty, it makes it easier for me to catch diseases. And lycanthropy no longer gives me 100% against disease. Let's check the Mythos board and see what we can do. What do we got? Clear out Bronzewater Cave. Collect salmon meat. Bronzewater Cave. Where is that? Anyways, to answer the third, not the third or fourth, to plan the pizza night, sausage and salad and cookie pizza. That'd be my go-to. Let's see, Bronzewater Cave. Bronzewater Cave. Ah, okay, it's some distance away from here, but we don't need to go there. Alright, let's read this missive. Running out of supplies at Helyarkin. If you can bring us some salmon meat, you can expect some gold and a hearty meal. Helyarkin. Wait. Skyrim, Helyarkin. I didn't have that much salmon anyway. Malachite ore, gather iron ore, deliver weapon to Agnes Mill, Bronzefire Cave. Yeah, let's skip on those. I gotta get some sort of employment going. Or I could try stealing stuff. Oh boy, you're a troll. You're a level 22 troll. Yeah, we'll get over here. Oh, okay, he is coming.
I've had enough of you.
Whew. Okay, that got me a level up. Okay, so I'm carrying a lot, whatever. If I can earn enough to get some corundum, then I can make a backpack. Then I can really start exploring the area and start making my way towards Winterhold. That's going to be the goal of this stream at the very least, is trying to get over to Winterhold. Okay, we just need one bit of corundum.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Take a look.
Okay, I don't have enough to get some corundum yet.
Come back if you need steel.
There's a lot of things I'm gonna need, like a spell book, for example. Something that'll let me cast fire. Oh, there is an alchemist shop here. The Mortar and Pestle.
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the counter.
Oh, I forgot to set this so that I need to sleep in order to... Ah, that's fine. We can do this like 1 or 2 times. Can I borrow this, please? Thank you.
Make it quick.
Ma'am, I will take however
Speak.
however the hell long I want here.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. Need something?
Here we go.
That's a fine potion you've put together.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. Need something? Need something?
Oh, gee, get...
Speak.
No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask.
Been in Dawnstar long?
I'm the oldest woman in Dawnstar. Was here when Skald the Elder was Skald the Younger. He's a fool if you haven't met him already. Thinks Ulfric Stormcloak is invincible and spits dragon fire. The people here look to Brina Marilis when they need things settled. Real firebrand going up. Wasn't surprised when she joined the Legion. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Definitely sell that troll skull.
Let me know if you come down with the rattles.
I wasn't able to sell much to her, but I got a couple of coins. Not enough for Corndom. Alright, I'm gonna take a swift 10 to 15, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Skyrim in just a few minutes. Alright, we're back. You know, I have these precious stones. I doubt I'm gonna need them. Northern Star Goods.
Good afternoon.
Take a look.
Yeah, here we go. I'm actually making a little bit of money now. Alright, let's see if you have anything that I might want. I'm good.
If you're here about the nightmares, I'm afraid my pleas to the College of Winterhold go unheard.
Are you the court wizard?
If you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again. About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
See if she has anything. Healing.
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
Have a request of me, Bolfric? This should be interesting.
Well, I was thinking, sir, with the war going on and all, maybe I could enlist and fight the Imperials.
A servant? Enlisting in the Stormcloaks? Oh, Bolfric. That's why I like having you about. Oh, you're always good for a laugh.
Yes, sir, that's me. The oafish servant.
It failed. Well, that was 100 gold wasted.
God, I'm so tired.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in the finest weapons and armor.
I just need one bit of cordon, that's it.
Come back if you need steel.
This I should be able to make a backpack.
Move it, move it!
Hope nobody adopts you, kid. That really is a weird video. Uh-huh. Very weird. Okay. I don't know if I should say that I regret seeing that. Damn, dude, I should probably turn off Discord.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Hold on. I want to check some, spell... Here we are. Here it is. Diversified spell learning. I just want to really quickly go over... How am I supposed to do this? You can study from spell tomes, but reading it may fail, causing the book to be destroyed without learning the spell. Chance increases with the spell's difficulty class and decreases with respect to your skill level in the relevant spell school and your intellect. You start with a power called Magical Research, which can be used once a day for the price of 500 gold, and becomes useful after your intellect reaches 20. So how do you increase intellect? Doesn't really say what causes you to gain intellect. Huh. Hey, Fusion Sean. Alright, I don't know if I'm ready to do this. I only have a handful of spells. And none of them will heal me. But I need to learn something. Yeah, well, I mean, cheetahs are neurotic and they like companionship.
What troubles you, my son?
So I would go with cheetah if that were a choice. The other three would kill me.
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
If they wouldn't, maybe lying.
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me. Follow me. It's this way. It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult. The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered, and your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Huh, it's still not showing up. Error.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the Miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is it dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
I could use a torch. Can't see shit. Erender.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Found a card of fate.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmare. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woe. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
I fought worse than you.
2-on-1? That's not very fair. God damn it. Tried dodging backwards and it made me dodge forwards instead.
They mustn't stop us. That could have turned out better.
I killed him.
Kill them all! I'll skin you alive. You're a fool to fight me. I'll kill you. Good enough. See, we're not alone.
The timing for a timed block is pretty tight.
Never should have come here. Pray to Stendar while you can. No one bests an orc.
Can't go one-on-one with him. Come on.
I'll show you what a real orc can do. Pray to Stendar while you can. I'll see you burn. I'll skin you alive. Like a dustman. You're a fool, like
Were you just gonna stand there and do nothing, Arender?
oh well. Must have run off.
It was 2-on-1, he did nothing.
Over here. See what's made of. Pray to Stendar while you
barely see that. Hey Don, I would split the difference and just go 3D animated.
Come on, let's see what it's made of. Come on. Puny weakling. I fought worse than you. You're a fool, like. That's the best you can do. I'm sort of person. I'll skin you alive. I'll skin you alive. You're a fool, like. I'll send you to die, yeah. That's it? That's all you got? I'll show you what a real
Okay. Drop my sword.
I'll skin you alive.
Picked up an arm injury.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
Seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
I'm holding off for time so that way I can heal. That way the arm injury will get repaired as well.
I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
My tail is somehow stuck to the floor. They should fix it. It didn't fix it. Maybe if I restart the game. But good. Tail's reattached.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakening within. How dare you defile this temple? No! Burn the temple! Kill the priest!
Goddamn Stormfield. This isn't going much better either. Oh, hold on a second. Don't worry, we didn't crash. I might have to do that another time. Alright, I'm gonna have to sell those jewels again, and maybe I'll see about picking up a better weapon. I won't get the backpack, at least not at this time.
Yes?
What do you need? Take a look. Good day.
I really could use a healing spell, though.
If you're here about the nightmares, I'm afraid my pleas to the College of Winter... Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Every piece polished to a fine shine.
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
No, I'm not going to be able to make this journey without supplies, so...
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Of course. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Right, because I paid for it earlier.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, Sunhelm. Hey, Lieutenant Sniper. First person notifications, continuance hotkey. Yeah, I'm carrying pretty much everything that I can carry. Don't really have much for a new sword.
I don't want any trouble.
About to finish the Thieves Guild on Oblivion Remastered. Cool. I think it's the only time in that game where the Elder Scrolls are actually involved.
God, I'm so tired. Seems like no one is... Take a look.
A war axe.
Come back if you need steel.
Two iron ingots for just about every sword option here. I don't think I have enough for it.
Need a dagger. The finest weapons and armor.
Two iron ingots would be 56.
Until next time.
If I could make him something decent. Wonder if this will be enough.
You looking for a shield? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your...
Nope.
Farewell.
Okay, maybe I can sell it to the general store trader instead.
Good morning.
Open up! Give me a moment. Do I need to disable survival mode whenever I have Sunhelm active? how's my armor metal?
Come on in. We got warm food.
This
warm
one's a
drinks,
favorite of mine.
warm
A
beds.
legend we all know and love.
Come, I haven't got all day.
I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting anyone not from here. I'd better get going.
I better warm up in here first. This entire time I thought Sunhelm was enabled. No, just survival mode. And I was supposed to skip on having survival mode up. So I have both up, which is... Let me see. Skyrim, how to disable survival mode after activate it. Now it looks like I have to be outdoors, huh? Weird. It should have shown up, but it's not showing up at all. Damn, dude, you're huge.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Oh, man. I'm gonna have to start this over again. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream here. And I will not be doing a stream tomorrow, but I will do one on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have figured all this bullshit out, because this is...
I'm sure the boot in your arse will take your mind off your troubles.
I wiped out the Imperial soldiers here. Alright.
So what's your story? My cousin disappeared one night.
Unless... Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, there's no... What?
Some say the Thalmor grabbed him. It wasn't long before I found myself under Ulfric's banner.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this another time.
Will fall, and we will rise.
I hope you guys did enjoy watching what little I was able to do. I'll get my footing somehow. But that's gonna be it for tonight. You guys take care of yourselves, have a great night, and I will see you guys next time.